music. Fucking music. Is this really how it's going now? So if you're not already familiar with the Online Safety Act, I made a video about it like a few days ago, just like highlighting what it's doing and all that sort of stuff about protecting children and this, that and other. You know, well, we all know what it really is about. It's about control and mass surveillance. So, yeah, there's two main things that have come to my head that I was going to make a video on yesterday, but I hadn't really got the time to. And it's ridiculous, because, like, I don't want to keep making videos like this, but, like, you know, this channel is about security and all that sort of stuff, so, like, you know, it kind of falls into that category. So, first things first, the Online Safety Act is considering to ban VPNs. Now, because there is such a massive surge in VPN usage over these past few days, that, like, because that seems to be the only way to get around it, but little do they realise that because of what the fucking UK is doing with this shit, there's actually like stuff like US and all that are now implementing the same fucking thing. Like, for example, the US has introduced a similar act called the Kids Online Safety Act, which is technically the same fucking thing, and the Screen Act, which is actually the same fucking thing as their previous fucking acts, but, like, I don't fucking know, honestly. I actually can't be arsed looking into specifics, because the more I look, the more fucking annoyed I get. And then, the other thing, in fact, there's a third thing I want to talk about as well after this, as well, it's just popped into my head. First off, we'll talk about Spotify and all that, like, just music as a whole. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the thing that is an art and, you know, really expresses, like, people, and it's just really, really good to listen to. It just relieves your mind off of things, or, you know, just really gets you in motion. It just depends on what tracks you listen to. And there's music for pretty much everyone, like, ever, you know what I mean? And Spotify, in particular, obviously more people end up rolling this out, but so far Spotify has really caught my attention, because the fact that they can advertise this specific thing on their website, I swear, is mind-boggling. So, obviously, they've got, like, age verification checks in place as well, just like stuff like fucking, you know, the hub and all that, which really it should have just stuck to porn. If it was really about protecting children, it should have just stuck to stuff like porn and Twitter and X, whatever the fuck you call it. But no, this is like music, fucking music, mate. Yeah. So basically, if you come across an explicit track or mature song on Spotify, they will ask you to verify your age. And, obviously this will be using ID, face scan, fucking this Yoti bullshit, which is quite sus. And, anyway, if you fail a face estimation check, you'll be prompted to use government-issued ID in order to access the site again. And, obviously, during this time, your account will be disabled after the face scan, you know, fail. And obviously, the only way you can activate it is when you get sent an email saying to reactivate it, and then after you've reactivated it, you'll be instantly prompted for a government ID check. And if you fail that as well, they will delete your account. That's it. They will just delete your entire Spotify account. And after that, you can't change that. Like, how fucking stupid is that? How can they do that over fucking music, mate? Like, honestly, mate, there's no freedom at all. Like, literally, just little petty stuff like fucking music. Are you joking right now? And then the third thing, which I'm not going to make this a long video, because I really can't be arsed talking about this again. I'm only going to talk about, like, important things about it and outcomes and stuff. But the third thing is YouTube. Now, this is really fucking stupid. In fact, YouTube has always had stupid kiddified shit in place, despite having a dedicated app called YouTube Kids for that. Like, why can't they just build upon that? Like, you know what I mean? Why ruin the full version of YouTube to be kidified when you've got an entire app dedicated for kids? Like, What is going on? Now, I don't know if this applies to the UK at the moment, but I know it's definitely happening in the US, is they are putting an AI feature in place that can determine your age depending on what videos you watch. Now, that is a huge fucking problem, because so many people are going to get falsely flagged as teens and that. And because of that, you'll get features restricted from you. Restricts you from watching certain videos. They'll turn off personalised ads, turn on digital well-being, all this behavioural fucking bullshit in order to protect you. When, like, really, they are just collecting your fucking data. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's stuff like, because Moist Critical made a good point about, what do you call it? Like, there's a lot of adult Pokemon fans out there, and if they search up anything like that, they could get flagged as being a teen. And like you said, most of these Pokemon fans will be in their, like, 20s or 30s or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's getting out of control, and it's all stemmed from the UK Online Safety Act. Thank you so much, Keir Starmer, you fucking prick. You fucking prick. I tell you what, like, music! Fucking music, mate! Now, as for the VPN thing, I don't think, I think they said they're not considering banning them at the moment, because like, honestly, all this is just infringing our human rights, or lack thereof, must we say now. Like I said, UK is the new China. Welcome to the UK, guys. Welcome to the UK, boys. That's how it's fucking done, innit? I think it'd be just easier to have just put something, like, put restrictions on the App Store or something, which actually is already in place if you enable it on the fucking phone. Like, just do something device-based that would fucking, there's fucking bone, you know, those eye things in your eye, mate. I've only just fucking woke up because all this shit is coming up on my phone, and I have to talk about it at the earliest convenience. And it's ridiculous. But what, like I said, just put something device-based. That, you know what I mean? That would actually put some. You know what? Like, I'm not into fucking politics and that, but from what I could look up, Reform is actually trying to think of an actual thing that would not only protect kids online, but would not infringe our rights as human beings. Honestly, Labour is fucked. And it's all thanks to Keir fucking Scheisse. That's what I put a post up on one of my local Facebook groups, and it fucking blew up. It was so funny. But that's the updates I got for you at the moment. I'll probably make this a new series on my channel where I talk about this shitty act, in fairness, because you know what I mean? I got to vent it to someone, and I've got people in my family that actually support this Online Safety Act, and clearly they're off their head, but, you know, we won't talk about that. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this update. Like and subscribe for more updates like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.